Starting with a square canvas, we're going to go and put our drawing guide on into symmetry and quadrant. And then with the monoline brush, we're just going to draw this triangle. Then we can turn off that drawing guide and fill it in. And we're going to make sure our snapping is on and make that smaller and center it. And then I'm going to go to the adjustments tool and go to noise and go to ridges and turn the turbulence and the scale until you have something like this. And then you're going to put that mode to color burn, and you're going to go pick a light color gray in your soft brush and just go around the bottom two edges like this, and then Gaussian blur that in, and then put another layer over the top and turn it into add with the clipping mask, and just put a little bit over the top again with the same brush. Pinch them all together, alpha lock the bottom one and turn it a darker color blue and fill that layer. Un-alpha lock, and then make sure your snapping is off so that you can make this bigger and line it up just on the top two edges like so. Put another clipping mask over the top of that one, and then take your monoline brush and do this with here. And then I'm just going to draw a line all the way around that one side and fill it in. And then we're going to pinch those together. Put another layer over the top, turn that into multiply and a clipping mask. Take your soft brush again and go over the top edge of each of those so it darkens them up and Gaussian blur a little. And then I'm going to go and pinch them all those two together and duplicate it. Alpha lock the bottom one, turn it purple, un-alpha lock, and then make it a little bit bigger again, doing the same process you just did, like so. And then you're going to do another layer, clipping mask, darker purple on normal mode, and then I'm going to draw a square here instead of the straight line, and then I'm going to clip those two together. And then I'm going to turn on my adjustments tool to my noise again and turn my scale up and on ridges, and then pinch all of them together. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn our snapping back on and adjust this to where it's almost touching the edges but not quite. And then duplicate it and pull it to the edges, to those two blue middle nodes line up with the edges. And then you have this white line behind it. We're going to pinch those together, and you're going to add a layer below it. And I'm going to pick this color here and just fill in that layer. Go to my adjustments tool, to my turbulence, ridges, and make that however you want it. And then pinch it all together, duplicate them 4 times, and then pinch them into each corner, making sure your snapping is on. Clip them together and do it again. Snapping into each corner. And then clip them together and select and put it on distort down here and pull, making sure that those yellow lines stay straight or show up, so that means it's straight. And there you go.